All right, still on. All right, hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we get started, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakodash. Double honors as always, and once again to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, taught us truth, peace, much love, and salutations always to those for elect. All right, quick lesson to the spirit. Lord's will be edifying. I'm gonna entitle this one "Something to Understand." Okay. And starting with this scripture right here in Micah the 7th chapter, all right, part of this walk, and especially as we get closer and closer to the days being fulfilled, this place finally being destroyed. We're seeing that shit is getting more difficult. Brothers are going to be catching more hell. You're going to be going through more things. And ultimately it's, for this, this scripture I'm about to get, but also too is for your embetterment, okay, to make you better, to mold you, all right, and to create you into the man that Yahweh Bashim Shai wants you to be, okay. And you feel sisters as well, they're going to be catching hell as well, okay, but mainly, to the men of the Lord, okay, to the ones that are able to receive this word. So Lord's will is edifying. Micah 7:9, it says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light and I shall behold his righteousness. So the NLT, it says, I will be patient as the Lord punishes me for I have sinned against him. So that's all we can do at the end of the day. All right, going into the word of patience. All right, let's see. Let's grab this. It says, capable of enduring misfortune, suffering, without complaint. Now, obviously, the elect are going to, we complain unto the Most High continually. All right. We complain to the heavens continually, about the bullshit that's going on. But, hey, at the same time, we go through these things without complaint. We understand why we're going through it. We get a bigger picture of it once you get into this truth. You understand, okay, I had many lives of BS. Okay, and even in this life, you're still not capable of being perfect, because it says, be perfect even as your Father in heaven is perfect. All right. But we're not capable of doing that because we're in this flesh. So you're going to go off and you're going to slip and you're going to have your ups and your downs, man. But you go through it all without complaint. It says, slow to anger, self-restrained, having the temper which endures trials and provocations. Okay? Awaiting or expecting an outcome calmly and without discontent. So we're just waiting calmly on Yahweh Shemel Shai. Okay? Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck this shit is. It just popped up, but it's a lot here. And shit, hell, we're patients as well. It says suffering, injured, or sick person under medical treatment. So we're being, what's this? Hold on. I'll get this too. But yeah, we're undergoing pretty much a surgical procedure. All right, the Most High is molding us into a better, a better man. All right, so we're patients of the Lord. He's our true doctor, the true physician. Okay, patience. It says quality of being willing to bear adversities, calm endurance of misfortune, suffering, etc. So, humility, submissiveness, submission. Well, we ain't submitting to lust. All right, even though that's a thing that, is presented to us, especially in this world. Nothing but lust is presented to you. Nothing of godliness is put in your face. It's all lust. It's all BS. All things pertaining to the flesh. Nothing pertaining to the spirit. So we got to be submissive to Yahweh Shema Shai. Keep that in mind. All right, firm, unyielding, hard. So we gotta tap in. We have to tap in, and we have to understand this is part of the process. The Lord ain't doing this for nothing, man. All right, Hebrews 12:5. It says, ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you is unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked to him. Right, so don't forget. All right, despise not the chastening. It's to make us better. And we're getting closer and closer to the end. And this shit is going to do nothing but continue to get harder. When you hear stories about what brothers are going through, what they have went through throughout this the year alone. The year ain't even fucking over yet. And bros done went through lifetimes of shit. In the span of a couple damn months. Back to back. But you keep your integrity. You know what I'm saying? You keep your head down in the sense of, just waiting on the Lord. Be patient. Be humble. Continue to be a good brother. But just don't stray away, man. To myself, first and foremost, just don't stray away. We got to keep fighting because at the end of the day, if you get to the end just to drop out, then what the hell did you do this for? You could have stayed in the earth. But you walked around the earth proclaiming to be a man of the Lord and forgot about the consequences that come with it. They weren't celebrities. They weren't favorited. Nobody liked them. They had a very small circle and a very few amount of people that actually care for them. These people don't fucking care for us, man. And that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Because guess what? We still got to serve the Lord. And we still going to. With honor. With pleasure. Okay? Verse 6, it says, for whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. If you ain't, matter of fact, get verse 7. If ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. Yeah, so you have to understand, too, if you ain't going through anything, then you really should be concerned. Okay? But in the flip side, there is certain things that you can do to, some things are judgments that happen to you. Some things are judgments. And then some things are just trials. And overall, you have to find your way, and fight your way out of it. Because ultimately, all these is happening pursuant to, once again, Micah 7:9. We're going through these things because we went off. We went off against the Lord, so this is the punishment. This is the end result. And that's all right. It's not all right that we went off, but we understand this is judgment. We want Esau to be judged, but we the children of the Most High. So, yeah, it starts with us, man. We got to hold ourselves accountable. You can't expect everybody else to, and you yourself don't. We fucked up. But, was it in Baruch? Seeing that it was your mind to go astray, so being ye return, seek him 10 times more. All right, so we gotta make sure we're doing that, man. All according to your measure. Do that more. Okay. Sirach 2:1, it says, my son, that thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. And that's what we're looking forward to, being increased at the last end. Okay, so we have to cleave unto him. We have to, prepare our soul for the temptations that we're going through. You're going to be tempted. You're going to go through things that just doesn't make any damn sense. And it's going to, like I said, back to back. And it's like, God damn, can I get a break? Well, we're coming into times where it ain't going to be no break. You're not going to be able to sit down in Jacob's trouble and be, all right, let's think this through. We're going to have to make split second decisions, just like that in an instant. And it's going to be life or death. One decision could cost you. If you're not prepared to make split decisions, then you're not going to make it out. You're going to be caught up in the end. And especially if you're going to have people underneath you or your family or whatever, you got to be able to make the best decision. So we go through these things now. We have time now to think, but that time is running short. We're running out of time to try to think about certain shit. We ain't got time for that. It's running out. And we got to just make sure, man, just keep going, man. Cry about it, get your tears out, you know what I'm saying? Talk to the brothers, vent over a nice cup of wine or yak or whatever whatever you fancy, okay? But overall, man, we just gotta keep going, because otherwise, what else are you gonna do? Nah, you can leave. You can't stop tribulation. You can't stop hell, okay? Verse 4 says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. And it's easy to read this and be okay, yeah. And then you go through hell and you're not, you remember this scripture, but it's very hard to apply. But, over time, you learn to take these things cheerfully, not in the sense that you smiling at adversity, and every time some shit happens, you make a toast, but you learn to accept it. It says, take cheerfully. What's that word for take? It takes seeds, grabs, lay hold. Take, seize, grab, lay hold of, choose, select, exhort, accept. There you go. Not that. Yeah, accept, receive. So accept it cheerfully, man. Fuck it. Accept the situation, evaluate it and understand, okay, it is what it is. And there's no change in that, and if you can change it, by all means, if you can better your situation, always do that. But hey, for the most part, you just gonna have to go through it. You gotta fight through it, player. Ain't nothing you can do about it. All right, verse 5, Sirach 2 and 5, and I'll close. It says, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. And yeah, if you weren't part of the elect, if you weren't an acceptable man, Most High wouldn't even be doing any of these things to you. You'd be able to be out here and be living lavish like one of these niggas that you see on Instagram or somebody you went to school with. Or hell, even living like Keisha. This bitch is winning just off the fact she got titties. She can go and do anything that she wants to in the earth with no repercussions, no nothing. And turn around and say, which I ain't finna get into that. Point being, in the scripture speak about that too, says, envy not the wicked, envy not the oppressor. We're seeing all these people winning and not going through these things, but they're not gonna make it. When the time comes, they ain't gonna fucking make it, man. These niggas are weak. That's why niggas be killing themselves. Speaks, man, prophets, man, they don't fucking want to be here. They rather be with the Lord. But we ain't gonna off our shit. We just gotta keep going. But these people, the drop of adversity, a girlfriend leave him, especially an Edomite, like that video, his girlfriend left, blew his damn head off live. On live with his shotgun. Oh, that's it. Doesn't love me anymore. And blasted his shit. Could've just got in the bitch. Went to the gym, something. Damn. These niggas, they know they're not able to go through any of these things. And the struggles that they're talking about it's shit that everybody's going through. We're all fucking slaves to this system. So it missed me with I'm poor. Yeah, nigga, you ain't going through shit. Okay? The men of the Lord are the only ones in the space, all right, Salakia. The men of the Lord are the only ones in the space to speak about, going through adversities and troubles and tribulations. But that's why, like I said, the Lord is building us up for that time frame. Because when it gets bad, like I said, when we get increased at the last, then everybody else is going to be decreased fully. They're already losing it. You see, they're losing their damn minds. Niggas just you set a camera up and then you scream and cry in front of that camera. They're losing their damn minds. Then you post it. Absolutely insane. They're not going to make it. They don't have a chance in hell to make it. But we do. We have a very good chance. I'm speaking to you sincere brothers, man. And starting in Great Millstone, the apostles and the others on down, and then the brothers that follow suit. And once again, you few sisters, man, we have a good chance. All right? We got a better chance of any of the other wicked-ass Israelite camps. And then we damn sure got a better chance of niggas in the earth. And we damn for sure have a better chance than any heathen. Because the heathen don't have a chance. All right? So we just got to keep going through it a little bit longer. And eventually Yahushua is going to come and deliver us. And we'll be reunited with the Lord. So, Lord's will, this is edifying to the elect. Giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rechakodash. Double honors once again, as always, to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who ruled well and taught us his truth. Peace, much love, and salutations as always to those who elect. To the next one, Shalom.